But this video is more about how it's gonna make even more sense for you to start at a 2-year college. You know, when we talk about in our videos, we're talking mostly about undergraduate. We're talking about how you can save money in undergrad. So by the time you get to your grad school or PhD, you got a good chunk of money in your pocket, right? So that's what we strive over here. Our focus points is getting you through undergrad because that's what most students occur or accumulate all of their student loans besides like med school, law school. And we also, if you follow us, you know we're giving you game on how to avoid all those tremendous loans and just learn to be patient. If you be patient, you can save a lot of money in college. So here we're talking about what the question is on the National Center for Education Statistics. It's a .gov. It's a .gov website, and so they have a question that talks about what are the most popular majors for undergraduate students. We're going to talk about the numbers. So it goes from 2010 to 2021 pretty much. And if anybody looks at graphs, we know what we're looking at, right? As we can see, so they're talking about in figure one, this is figure one, we're looking at the associate degrees. The associate degrees conferred, which means like pretty much given to, granted, presented, whatever you want to use. That's what conferred. I didn't know what conferred means, so I Googled it. When I don't know a word, I Google it. When I'm looking at these numbers, as you see me moving along, the highest of the numbers, like majority of the numbers, kids, parents, or whoever going to school, they're getting an associate's degree in liberal arts and sciences, general studies, and humanities. If you know, when I'm talking about associate degrees, most of the time, guys, most people, when they get their associate's degree, they're going to get it in general studies, liberal arts, or a science like this. It's like associate of science. And within that degree, you're taking pretty much your prerequisites. And as we can see here, most students are getting their associate's degree in that, which is going to take us to our next figure. Because what I like to keep in mind also is that a lot of people would say, well, I can get my associate's degree at a university, when you better not get your associate's degree at a university. You better not. You better not. Because if you're going to get your associate's degree at a 4-year university, you're going to pay more money. You're going to stay on campus most likely because you think you're getting a good deal or saving abundance of money or whatever theoretical, whatever you think you're doing. It's not really, no, don't do that. So here on the bachelor's degree, it's the same thing except it's bachelor's degree, right? So when we hear bachelor's degree, we know that that's we're getting that at a 4-year university. So when you started a 2-year and you're going from freshman to sophomore, you're going to get your associate's degree after your sophomore year. Then when you go to university, you're going to go from junior to senior. In your senior, you get a bachelor's degree, right? So here on bachelor's degree, when we look at the numbers and we're going side to side, as we can see, it goes up, it goes down. But pretty much from 2010 to 2011, we got a lot of business students getting their bachelors. So people are getting their bachelors in business. They're getting it in healthcare. They're getting it in social science. Or they're getting it in engineering. And so some people might say, well, what's the difference? I can get that at a 2-year college. Or what's the point of getting that? I don't have to go to school for business. What I'm trying to say is, which is a great example, if you know you don't have to get a degree for business, why are you going to school? And we got to remember, sometimes we go for the connections. But we also have to realize that you're not going to get an associate's degree in something like business, healthcare, engineering. You can get associate's degree in it, but it's not going to be more in depth like that bachelor's, right? Because we know the deeper we get, the higher them course numbers are, the higher and more in depth the class is going to be, and you're going to learn more. Not saying you can't do that at a 2-year college, but that leads us into another topic, because if you get your associate's degree in something like business, right, it might be hard for you to transfer that business degree to that university. And that's why we always talk about matriculation agreements and see what that 2-year school might have and what that 4-year school might have. Okay? I want to go over an overview with us, because the real students know that an associate degree will get you a better paying job sooner. So that's why the steps I give or the methods I give, whichever one you want to say. When I say that get your associate's degree, I want you to get your associate's degree in a related area or get your associate's degree in general, because an associate's degree can get you a better job sooner. Now, I don't judge anybody who works in fast food restaurants while they're in college, who works in hotels, because there's a lot of different ways to work a job or what jobs you prefer to work. But I know going back when I got my associate's degree myself, I was able to have a pretty good job in a college, right? Like I was working full time at the university because I had an associate's degree over people who probably just had a high school diploma and they were pursuing their 4-year degree. And that's why I always say get your associate's degree first so you can make more money. And then when you bridge over to a university, you might can work part-time as a nurse, part-time as in a law firm because you have a degree. You can work part-time somewhere, but you have a degree, so they have to pay you more. And on top of that, you're still pursuing your bachelor's and eventually have to go to med school, law school, or whichever, right? So I just want to keep that in mind because the real students know that a 2-year college is the way to go starting out, because you've seen the numbers that a lot of them get their associate's degree in like liberal arts, social science, general studies, right? We've seen it. I want to say, right? I love talking to y'all about this, man. I get so hyped because I wish I knew this. I did it, but I wish I knew this. And I know a lot of people wish they knew this and it was like broken down like this. But